Not too terribly long ago, I was sitting around and I was thinking, man, I would sure love to own a House of the Dead 2 cabinet. For those of you not familiar with House of the Dead 2, it is an awesome, sort of retro-ish zombie game. Like the actual arcade cabinet consists of, it's two-player, you got guns on both sides. It's just a really fun two-player experience. You just go through the game. They actually ported House of the Dead 2 to the Sega Dreamcast. Once the Dreamcast came out and was doing its rounds, and it was an extremely good port, and they actually came out with a couple of light guns that you could use at home and really help simulate the experience. Unfortunately, this craving I was having to play it wasn't going to soon be satisfied because of two big reasons. One, there was no way I could either find or afford a House of the Dead 2 cabinet. I had recently just found a Marvel Capcom cabinet, which I got that for a steal of a deal, but that's another story. And I couldn't just throw House of the Dead 2 on my Sega Dreamcast and play it on a regular TV because, as we all know, light guns don't work on modern TVs. They just don't work that way. You have to have an older style TV for it to behave correctly. So I got it in my head to, hey, what if I kind of build like this makeshift, just one-of-a-kind, weird, oddball thing just so I can play it and kind of make it my own. And I started out to do that, and I really had no idea, no design. I was literally just taking pieces of wood and figuring it out as I go, and this is actually the end product, and I wanted to show you guys. It may be something only I think's cool, but I personally think it's freaking awesome, just so you know. Obviously, when you're looking at it, you see the Dreamcast, but I want to show you guys what I've got here. Check it out. So I've got it all wired up to a single switch that is right here. Just turn it on. Ooh, so we got LEDs, ropes going all through it. That will fire up the Dreamcast itself and obviously the TV, and actually gives it quite a nice glow too. Check it out, which is, not vital, but kind of cool, right? So, all in all, it's just the finish on it, the polyurethane and the stain. I did all that by hand. It's just the TV, but the way I got it all cut out, I can actually access it. So if I wanted to ever get in here and do anything, I can just pop that out, get into it. I did use plexiglass on the front to help give it kind of a red glow kind of deal going on. Did that on the front too. I actually used plexiglass to help as the gun holders, and I made these really cool velvet holsters to just sort of set the guns in when they're not being used. So if you want to play, take it out, hit start, work through it. Got plenty of room for you to actually be able to step back. And you are playing House of the Dead 2 as close as you can get to an arcade feel without dropping, $1,800 plus and, more room than I have to spare in my house, especially with my Marvel Capcom cabinet. I wouldn't part with that for anything. But you just move through it. And of course, I can play any Dreamcast game on this, and I'm actually currently working on making these to where they can flip down for my keyboards. I have two keyboards, and it's as easy as popping Typing of the Dead in there, and I can just flip them down and put these on hinges and turn them out so we can play Typing of the Dead instead. But yeah, as you see, I just thought this was kind of cool. It may be crazy, but I honestly, get in here. You can play two player or one player or however you want to do it. One of my favorite games in the world growing up. Acts just like the arcade. You have to reload by shooting off a screen. It's just a lot of fun. So I can play with my kids, my friends. I can play one player, do whatever I want. And it is quite satisfying just being able to jump up, double gun. I like to actually keep it to where I have to reload. But anybody that knows Mad Catz controller is not the best, but you can actually... I got these for my kids because you can actually set it up to where they're semi-auto or fully auto or whatever you want. You can set it up to where you don't have to reload. But anyway, so that's my crazy makeshift House of the Dead 2 poor man cabinet, I suppose you could call it. But I'm really happy with it. But all in all, nothing crazy. I probably got $60 worth of wood in it, if that. Mostly just time, but wanted to show you guys. I've been working on this for a few days and hadn't really showed anybody or had anybody to show, so I figured what the hell, might as well show people online. But thanks for watching.